Hi and welcome to Oli Plays a Lot. My name is Oli and today we will learn how to play Mille Fiori, a competitive 2 to 4 player game created by Reiner, Knizia and published by Schmidt Spiele. In the first part of the video I will walk you through the rules and in the second part show a turn example so you can see the game in play. Lay the main board in the middle of the play area. Remove the doji cards from the pack of cards and create a draw pile from the rest of the cards by shuffling and placing them face down next to the board. Leave space for a discard pile next to the draw pile. Create a face-up card display by revealing from the draw pile 9 cards in a 2 or 4 player game or 4 cards in a 3 player game. We are setting up a 3 player game, so we will have 4 cards in the display. Choose a color and take 30 diamonds, 1 ship and 1 point marker of that color. Regardless of the player count, place 27 diamonds in front of you as your personal supply and 3 diamonds back in the box. Place the ship on the starting space of the sea route and your point marker on space 0 of the point track. Give the doji card to the player who has the fullest glass. They will be the first player of the first round. You are now ready to play. Mille Fiori is played over several rounds. At the beginning of each round, the first player deals 5 cards face down to each player. All players secretly and simultaneously select an action card and place it face down in front of them. And then starting with the first player, the one who has the doji card, and continuing clockwise, each player plays their turn. The active player reveals the chosen card, performs its action, and then places the used card into the face-up discard pile that can be consulted at any time. The cards in the discard pile will not be used during the rest of the game. After each player finishes their turn, they pass the remaining cards to their left-hand neighbor. The aforementioned steps are repeated until you played 4 out of 5 cards or 3 out of 5 cards in a 2-player game. At the end of the round, the remaining card or cards are placed face up in the card display and the first player passes the doji card to their left-hand neighbor who will be the next round's first player. The game ends when one of the following 2 conditions is met. The draw pile is depleted, in which case players finish the whole round and get the chance to play all their action cards as normal, or one player places their last diamond on the board, in which case they can use the 3 diamonds that were placed in the box during setup for any bonus actions, and all players who have not yet played their turn can perform the action of the chosen card, after which the game ends. In both cases, players compare their points, and whoever has the most or is tied for the most points is the winner of Mille Fiori. The main board is divided into 5 areas: the workshops, the residences, 2 townspeople pyramids, the trade, and the harbor with the sea route. Each area consists of multiple diamond-shaped spaces where you will place your diamonds during the game. The first 4 areas have a bonus point space which can be occupied once by each player and lists a condition which, if met, grants a bonus to the player. The score track runs around the edge of the board. The identical numbers in the upper corner of a card indicate how far you can travel on the sea route with your ship when using the alternative actions. The card's color and character correspond with one specific area of the board. The orange glassblower with the workshops, the purple lady with the residences, the green housewife and turquoise priest with the townspeople, the dark blue navigator with the harbor, and the light blue merchant with the trade. The symbol in the diamond shape below the character determines the space where you can place your diamond. The pawn symbol on these 4 types of cards indicate that when a card is scored, other players may receive points in addition to the active player. A symbol followed by the x2 multiplier on the townspeople cards mean that the card will grant you extra points if you meet a certain condition. The symbols at the bottom of a card indicate the number of points you receive for placing or having your diamond on that space. In each turn you will play 1 card from those in your hand and use it to perform an action or an alternative move. When playing an orange glassblower, place a diamond from your personal supply on an unoccupied space featuring the symbol of the card, in our example the ash. This place does not need to be next to one of your previously placed diamonds. After placing it, you immediately receive 1 point for each of your diamonds that it forms a group with. You would score 1 point for placing the diamond here, 1 point here as well, because none of your diamonds is adjacent to this one, but 4 points here because there are 4 neighboring diamonds of yours. When you play a card with the pigment symbol, you double your points as indicated on the card, thus you would score 10 points for this group. When playing a purple lady, place a diamond from your personal supply on the first unoccupied space from the left of the residences track and score points for each of your diamonds that it forms a group with. You would score 2 points for placing a diamond in the first space of the residences track. If in a following turn you occupy the next space of the residences track, you would score 4 plus 2 points, and occupying the third position would grant you 3 plus 4 plus 2 points. If an opponent breaks your chain and you place another diamond on the residences track, you would not score points for any previously placed diamond, only for the just placed one, which is 1 point in this example. The populi and nobili townspeople are grouped separately in these two pyramids. Although different cards are needed to activate them, the green housewife for the populi group and the turquoise priest for the nobile group, they work in the same way, so I will only tell you the rules of the first one. When playing a green housewife, play a diamond from your personal supply in the populi pyramid. The pyramid must be built from bottom to top, so a space on the second and third level of the pyramid can only be occupied if there are already diamonds directly below it. In this case, you could occupy the first or second level, but not the third one because this space is still empty. Another peculiarity of the townspeople area is that the space you place your diamond at does not need to match the symbol on the card, but if it matches, you double the points of the just placed diamond. Speaking of points, you score 1 point for placing a diamond on the first level, 3 for the second, and 6 for the third. If there is a match between the card and the space, you score 2, 6, and 12 points. Additionally, all diamonds below the just placed diamond are scored again. You place your diamond on the third level and earn 6 points because the symbols do not match. Then the green player earns 5 points, you earn 4 points again, and the yellow player none because they do not have diamonds in the just finished pyramid. It is important to remember that the extra points the players earn on lower levels of the just finished pyramid are never doubled even if the active player places their diamond on a matching symbol. When playing a light blue merchant, place a diamond from your personal supply on an unoccupied commodity space featuring the symbol of the card, in this example jewelry. After placing it, determine the value of this commodity by counting the number of occupied spaces in the respective column. This sum indicates how many points each individual commodity of that type is worth. In this example, there are 2 jewelries in the column, so you and the yellow player earn 2 points. If in a following turn you place another jewelry, each jewelry would be worth 3 points, so you would earn 6 points and the yellow player 3. The dark blue navigator cards list 2 actions. When playing such a card, place a diamond from your personal supply on any free ship space. You receive points from the harbor only when all 3 spaces in a row have been filled. To determine the value of a diamond, count the number of occupied commodity spaces in the same row and refer to the table on the card. 1 commodity grants 1 point, 2 commodities grant 3 points, 3 commodities grant 6 points, and 4 commodities 10 points. In this example, the yellow player placed their diamond in the third position of the harbor row, and there are 3 commodities in the same row. Thus, each diamond in this row of the harbor is worth 6 points. Yellow player has 1 diamond, so they receive 6 points, and you have 2, so you receive 12 points. Commodities placed after the harbor scoring do not grant players points for having diamond in that harbor row. After scoring the harbor, you may perform the second part of the card and move your ship forward on their sea route by exactly as many spaces as the number indicated on the card, 5 in our example, and earn the points or bonus actions as indicated by the space your ship lands on. There is no limit to the number of ships that can be on the same space. If you reach the end of the sea route, you cannot move forward any more spaces, but can perform the first part of the dark blue navigator cards. Keep in mind that your ship can only move from left to right and never in the opposite direction. Regardless of the color of an action card, if you cannot or do not want to perform its action, You can use it as an alternative move to push your ship forward on the sea route by exactly as many spaces as indicated by the numbers in its upper corners, earning points and bonus actions just as if you were performing the second part of a Dark Blue Navigator card. In each area of the board you will see the star icon that can be found on the back of the cards. If you meet a certain condition, at the end of your turn you are granted a bonus action, meaning that you can immediately select a card from the card display, perform its actions just as if you had played it from your hand, and then place it to the discard pile. There is no limit to how many bonus actions you can chain, so if by performing a bonus action you are granted another one, just repeat the aforementioned steps. If you are granted a bonus action, but the card display is empty, the bonus is forfeited. In the workshops area, you need to completely surround the star. It does not matter if you are the only one next to the star or not, but only you will perform a bonus action and the opponents that have a diamond around the just surrounded star will not. In the residences area, you need to place the diamond on 3 spaces of different values, 4, 5, and 1 for example. If later you manage to place diamonds on 2 more spaces of different values, 2 and 10 for example, you earn another bonus action. In the townspeople area, you need to place a diamond on the 3rd level of the pyramid. Only you will perform a bonus action, and the opponents that have a diamond in the just finished pyramid do not. In the trade area, you have to trigger a scoring where at least one opponent receives more points than you. By placing these glasses here, you receive 3 points, and the green player 6, so you receive a bonus action. When placing a diamond here, you are only granted 1 bonus action even if more opponents receive more points than you, or if you have 2 diamonds in the column. In later turns, you can place another diamond here to receive another bonus action if you qualify for it. In the harbor area, your ship needs to end its movement on a space marked with the star symbol. Remember that you must move as many spaces as indicated by the Dark Blue Navigator or any other card if used as an alternative move. With the exception of the harbor area, each other one grants bonus points if you meet certain conditions. As soon as you qualify, place a diamond from your personal supply on the free space with the highest value and score them right away on the score track. You are not allowed to occupy more than 1 space in each area, even if you meet the condition multiple times. In the workshops area, you need to place a diamond on at least one of each of the 4 different raw materials: quartz, ash, lime, and pigments. Their position is irrelevant. In the residences area, you need to place a diamond on 4 spaces of different values: 4, 5, 1, and 3 for example. Their position is irrelevant. In the townspeople area, you need to place a diamond on at least one of each of the 3 different symbols of each group: fish, shell, and crab in the populi group, and lion, coin, and cross in the nobili group. Their position within the group is irrelevant. In the trade area, you need to place a diamond on at least one of each of the 4 different commodities: glasses, carafes, jewelry, and swans. Their position is, once again, irrelevant. Now let's see the game in play with the following example. We are in the middle of a 3-player game. You passed 3 cards to your left-hand neighbor and received 3 from your right-hand neighbor. You will secretly choose 1 card to keep and pass 2 cards to the left. The green player has the Doja card, so they act first. They play a Dark Blue Navigator and place a diamond in the 4th row of the harbor. The row is not yet full, so the scoring is not triggered. They then move their ship 4 spaces, landing on a spot with a star and earning a bonus action. With it, they choose the purple lady cards from the card display and place the diamond in the residences, earning 5 points, 2 for this one and 3 for the just placed diamond. They do not score this diamond because it is not part of this contiguous group. Now they receive another bonus action because they have occupied 3 spaces with different values. This time they choose a green housewife card and use it for its value instead of its action, and move their ship 5 spaces on the sea route, landing on this spot and earning 10 points. Their turn is now over. You play a light blue merchant and place your diamond on the matching jewelry icon in the 4th row of the trade area. You now have 1 of each commodity: 1 glass, 2 carafes, 1 jewelry, and 1 swan. So you place one of your diamonds on the highest available spot in the bonus point section of the trade area and earn 15 points. You also earn 3 points with the just placed diamond because there are 3 diamonds in the column and 1 is yours. The yellow player has 2 diamonds here, so they earn 6 points. Because your opponent received more points than you, the condition of the trade area has been satisfied and you can play an extra card from the card display. You decide to choose the dark blue navigator and place a diamond from your personal supply in the 4th row of the harbor, triggering the harbor scoring. There are 3 commodities in the same row of the trade area, so each diamond in the harbor is worth 6 points. You receive 6 points and the green player 12. Now you move your ship 3 spaces and receive 1 point. It is yellow's turn. They play an orange glass blower and place a diamond from their personal supply on an ash symbol in the workshop area and earn 5 points, 1 for each diamond this group is made out of. They now benefit from a bonus action because they surrounded a star symbol. With it, they choose another glass blower from the card display, place a diamond from their personal supply on the pigment symbol and earn 12 points, 2 for each diamond this group is made out of. Luck or not, they surrounded another star symbol and with their new bonus action, they choose to play a turquoise priest from the card display, placing a diamond on this cross. The symbol does not match the card, so they receive 3 points for the just placed diamond, and you receive 2 points for the 2 diamonds at the base of the just finished pyramid. The turn is over. You now pick up the 2 cards you received and decide which one to play in this last turn of the round. After each player played their card, you would place the last card face up in the card display, and if the game has not yet ended, you would begin a new round by first passing the doji card to the left and then dealing a new hand of 5 cards to each player. By the way, for a more tactical game, you can decide that instead of simultaneously deciding which card to play on your turn, to choose the card you want to play only when it's your turn. Although this can increase playtime, it gives you flexibility to react to your opponent's moves. And that is everything you need to know to play Mille Fiori, designed by Reiner, Knizia and published by Schmidt Spiele. If you have any questions regarding the rules, I'm here to help. If you enjoyed the tutorial, you can show your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe to it and press the bell icon to receive notifications whenever I post a new video. My name is Ollie, and you have been watching Ollie Plays a Lot. Until next time, have fun playing games. Bye.